Good morning from Kansas, guys. Um, Having my coffee, my favorite coffee cup from Helen, Georgia. We were down in Georgia back in 2015, visiting my aunt and my uncle. Hope everybody had a safe holiday. Ours was pretty uneventful. Went and visited my wife's family and also her brother and his wife. All the kids. Got to go see, when we were over at her grandmother's, we got to go see her aunt, her mom, her cousin, her son, who's 4 now. So, and for me, nowadays, holidays are pretty much, for the kids. I'm 41 years old now. I pretty much have way too much stuff. A lot of us save stuff over the years. When we start to downsize, it's going to be a real mind-blowing experience. Because we have accumulated years and years of stuff. It's just nuts. Stuff we don't even use. Like, we have a laptop. I don't think we've even opened it up and looked at it in over 6 months. That's one thing that we will be upgrading before we get on the road. I have been doing research into cameras, what type of cameras are the best, to take travel photos and vlogging. Everything I've done so far has just been on my phone. And also what kind of software to use on the computer. I've been doing research on that, on how to, edit videos, upload them. So here pretty soon, by April, you might start seeing the content of our videos start getting a little bit better. I'll start learning how to talk on a camera a little bit better. And this is just, personally, for YouTube, I think I could just do it on my phone and upload it through my phone, because I don't ever expect this channel to grow. I don't expect Google to start putting ads on our videos. I don't expect to see any revenue from this. Never have. I don't expect it. What I have been up to, and Marissa has been up to, she's been working. We've been enjoying the holidays. She's actually at work right now, and I'm kind of stuck in the house. Even though we have 3 vehicles, the Monty won't start right now. I need to replace the battery. It's been about 2 years, so it's about time. Took it to the store yesterday, and it barely started after I left, on my way to the store. And then when I got to the store, I almost had to get a jump from somebody, but it did eventually start. I will go out there and check it again. It's like, I want to say 12. I haven't looked at the news today. But I know our heater's working overtime in the apartment, and it's probably about 12 degrees out. I started the van yesterday too, and it had a hard time starting, so I think I'm going to have to replace the batteries, both the house. I already know I need to replace the house battery, but the main battery. And it looks kind of brand new, like the previous owner put in a good battery. So, but I'm pretty much stuck in the apartment unless I want to take the van to the store today. And that's kind of an uncommon sight where I live, is to see RVs out on the streets in town. So, what I have been doing lately, since obviously I'm not working right now, our bills are still paid though. Don't worry about that. My bills will always be paid. I have been working on a list of what we'll need to be on the road for 3 months and to live comfortably. And I watched an old video of Wandering Dano where one of his subscribers, Andrea M., who I kind of stumbled on her channel on accident. I was looking up boondocking sites in Colorado or dispersed camping, and I came across her channel, and looks like she did some very good quality videos, and then all of a sudden, about 6 months ago, she went back home to Texas and stopped doing them. She made a little recent appearance in one of Nomadic Fanatics videos, which I thought was really cool. It was nice to see them hanging out and everything. But what I've been doing is a lot of research on what we'll need. My own-end generator, when I went to go purchase the vehicle, it ran in the guy's driveway out there in Derby, Kansas, who sold it to me, but it wouldn't power anything in the vehicle. And it was on a full tank of gas, and his driveway was level, very level. So it should have worked. So instead of messing with that generator, taking it apart, problem shooting it, trying to get it fixed, I'm just going to leave it right there. I have probably about $3,000 to equip this van before we get on the road. So going through it, and I took it out to my friend's house out in Conway Springs, Kansas, and we hooked it up to his power from his house and went through everything. Was just like looking at everything, because his family's camped before RV style. A lot of people here in Kansas do it. We have a lot of lakes here. That's kind of a thing that we do, is we go out to the lakes and camp. It's not like I've never traveled before or camped before. The way we travel is usually fast and rigorous, and we use hotels. Unless we're going out camping, then we take a tent out to the freaking lake and go camping. So things that I've been looking at, generator is one thing. One that's at least 3,000 watts. I found a couple on Amazon. I really like the Champion Remote Start Inverter Generator. That's going to run me about $900 plus $5.95 shipping and handling. And that is, I believe, a 3,000 watt generator, and knowing that it came with an Onan 2800, I know that this 3,000 watt one will warn if we're out somewhere where we need the AC. It'll do the trick. It'll run it for a little while at least. Watching Wandering Dano's videos has helped me a lot, because he goes through, this is what you need when you go out class RV camping. A lot of the stuff he does thrift store finds, which once my wife gets home from work today, I'll probably take our truck and hit a couple of thrift stores. So a generator, it did come with boards for leveling. They had stuck them in on the sides of the generator. It's kind of funny. So leveling blocks. I'm going to get some real good leveling blocks, probably off of Amazon. Solar I'm looking into, but I'm thinking only 300 watts. A couple of batteries. I've watched so many videos on YouTube of how to do it. When we're at a campground, I'm looking at water filters, water hoses, converters and I'm also looking at the 30 amp converters. I'm looking at a used 12 volt cooler. Granted, it does come with our van does have a refrigerator in it, and it works while you're traveling down the road. It's a 3-way. For a living, what I did for the last 20 plus years was I was a chef. And I'm not a vegan, and I like to cook a lot. And I like to eat 3 times a day. I have a very high metabolism, and I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's usually big. How I've not put on a lot of weight after the age of 40 is clueless to me. I'm looking for a TV. My original thought was, we already have a TV. It plays a DVD player. It has a DVD player in it. Because we're big movie buffs. We have probably right now over 400 DVDs. I've never in my life had a Netflix. I don't do Netflix. We don't have cable. That's how we save on our bills. We don't have, only our phones have internet. We don't have internet here at our apartment. So if I wanted to get on our laptop here in our apartment, I'd have to go up to the office where we have free Wi-Fi. I'm also looking into a better phone service. I mean, I do have unlimited on the phone service I use, which is Cricket, but it doesn't have, right now the plan's not hotspot tethered or anything like that. Now on the van, it has a CB, and it looks like originally there was a TV in the back because there's a place to screw in, for your antenna, for your TV. So I'm thinking that the antenna runs through the CB antenna, because there's actually 2 antennas on that thing, on the van. New house battery. I'm looking in. I don't think the water pump or the water heater work, and the tank monitor does not work at all. The carbon not, the CO detector, I need a new one of those. Mr. Buddy heater. Now, here's the thing with the Mr. Buddy heater. We recently, I think it was in Missouri, somebody was doing van life and they didn't crack their windows, and basically 2 people were found dead at Walmart. So I'm kind of on the propane thing. I don't even know if I want to use propane, and if I have a good inverter generator that will run 8 to 9 hours through the night, I'm getting an little electric ceramic heater for the RV. In fact, it already came with one. I just don't want to risk it, being out on BLM land in Colorado, and say we were having a good night, had a couple of glasses of wine or something, and I forget to roll down the windows and Mr. Buddy heater's on. That might not turn out too well for us. I'm also looking into a battery charger. Say we have a full charge battery charger, we're out in the middle of nowhere and batteries are dead. What do you do then? Nobody's there to jump you. So I'm also pricing those out. I'm a big coffee drinker. I always have to have my coffee in the morning, like I'm doing right now. And so I'm looking for like on Dano's RV and a lot of those other RVs, the Class Bs, especially like the road trucks, they come with a coffee maker and a microwave. Mine didn't. And yeah, I have a camping coffee maker, one of those percolators I can use. And I also have camping burners that run off of butane instead of propane. I'd rather stick to those instead of using the propane in the van. Most of the time those propane, I just don't want it in the van, And little butane cans to refill those, they're like 99 cents to $1.25. I could buy them in bulk probably somewhere. I need to look into that. We use them in restaurants all the time to keep sauces warm, keep au jus warm if we have a prime rib carving station going. I'm pretty familiar with them. So coffee maker, I gotta find one that has a low voltage. It'll probably be only 8 cups. Right now I have pretty nice Mr. Coffee, and it's 12 cups. It's on a timer. State of the art. My wife got it for me last Christmas. Main thing that I learned from watching Wandering Dano is get a good bed. Yeah, like most vans, it converts into I did the measurements the other day because I'm actually looking into mattresses on Amazon right now and pricing them out. But it is like a Queen Plus, I want to say, from the measurements I got. We have a California King in our bedroom. That's what we sleep on. Another thing I'm looking into, because I don't want to deal with the freaking black tank, and where we've camped before the lakes, they've always had restrooms in it, or you could go behind a tree, you know what I'm saying, or dig a hole, like people used to do back in the old days. They still do it. But I'm looking into a composting toilet. I watched a video another YouTuber who actually works on RVs for a living, and he was actually doing a video on how to change out your toilet. So my whole idea was take that freaking toilet out of the bathroom and just put a composting one in there. I mean, if we're out at a campsite, I can just take it out of the damn bathroom, put it outside somewhere, and put a camping, bathroom tent up around it and make it in the bathroom. Plus, if we're on the road and we really gotta go, and I don't like throwing bags of shit out the window. I don't like shitting in a bag either. I'd rather have a composting toilet just in case for emergency. And then I won't have to deal with the black tank. Let's see, what else did I put in here? Oh, one thing big, since we will be out trying to mostly disperse camping and, boondocking, whatever you want to call it. I call it camping. To me, it's just camping. Go out with a freaking tent, a cooler and a stove, and, camp. A lot of people are like, oh, we're boondocking, blah, blah, blah. It's camping. You're camping, to me. I'm looking at portable showers. Now, my first idea was they have these tankless water heaters. You hook up a propane canister to, stick your water in one way, fire that sucker up, has a battery on it, whatnot. One of them is like a Mr. Heater Shower Boss. It's like XW18, and it's $329 at Cabela's. The little portable handheld shower from Bass Pro, which I want to look at. Looked at some of these YouTube videos that have done reviews on these products. I think it might be the good way to go. In fact, I might buy 2 of them because they're only $40. Now, $80 investment for 3 months on the road for a hot shower when we can't hit Planet Fitness, I think that might, it's going to pay off for itself, I see these people, oh, well, sometimes you can't take, nah, you find a way to take a shower and you be prepared. So, those are things I'm looking at, I'm pricing everything out. I got notes, and I'm also looking at places in Colorado and other states where you can pretty much camp for free, because the idea is to do this 3-month trip without hitting a hotel. But that's what I've been up to, guys. Hope you guys are all warm, had a happy holidays, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video.